welcome back to the Stay Away From the Searchbar podcast. My name is Rue, joined by my co-host.
That's Metal Chris.
And our special guest, Goat. How you boys doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Yeah? Pretty good?
Playing too much.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. It's actually been
my first time being on here.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Well, welcome to the show, man. We typically talk about everything and nothing, you know? It's kind of like the show Seinfeld, a little bit. This is a show about nothing.
Everything and nothing.
I could live with that.
Yeah. It's actually quite a nice night here in Florida tonight, I believe. We're actually, as you guys didn't know, we're North Florida. We're Jacksonville natives over here. And it's quite cool. Nice evening.
I'm actually wearing pants for once.
He's wearing pants. Yeah, he's got them rolled up though. You can't see below the thing.
Hot.
You can definitely
Look at my knees and my legs.
see mine.
Well, you know what's great about living in Florida is that we have Rockville, and it just happened, and we got to go.
I went through the entirety of the 4 days, like pretty much the entire time. It was actually pretty awesome, man. My buddy Mike, who runs Sasquatch on Mars Studios, he's a fellow streamer of ours. Support his channel all the time. Went with him because his wife couldn't go, so I was his wife for the weekend. Pretty nice. So funny, I was, man. We shared a fucking bed. Like, he got a room for his wife, right? Course, yeah. So yeah, it was a one bed studio. Yeah. So, but it was nice. It was right on the beach, looking at the beach, you know, and everything. So the hotel was cool. As far as Rockville, this is the first time I've gone out of town to go to a Rockville because typically it's here in Jacksonville, but this time, no.
It's first time in Daytona.
In Daytona. Not the first time it was in Daytona, but my first time being there in Daytona. Yeah, I think they did it there last year or year before.
The year that it was canceled because of COVID?
That was 2020. And I think 2019 happened in Daytona.
Did you
I got my
get your money back?
Yeah, okay. I got my refund.
Was it 2019 or 2020? Because I think 2019 was the one, because I feel like they did one in Daytona before I went. I don't know.
Fuck. All right, whatever.
But anyway, yeah. But yeah, the getting to the concert. So yeah, hotel room, nice. Sleeping with Mike, nice. That's fine. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there was benefits to it. I mean, you know.
Yeah, totally. He doesn't move and he doesn't snore, and neither do I. So it was just like, cool, we're good.
This doesn't leave the cave.
Did you spoon or did you like?
Hey, it doesn't leave the cave.
No, man, I built my own fort, you know. I had like my own blanket, area. I actually had my own blanket. It was just like, I'll use that one, you know, because I'm a tugger, so. Wait a minute. I'm a tugger.
So when it creeps in, you're like, no.
No. It's like a bottle of ketchup. One of the old school ones. Oh. Just punch and tip and twist it. But, yeah, so then was it day one, I believe, was like a Thursday, I think. So like it was kind of like at the beginning of the week and such. But so took off work, went to the first day, got to see Cypress fucking Hill, man.
Yes.
Cypress Hill was awesome, dude. Like
I would like to see Cypress Hill.
It was a highlight of the night, man. Being the first day that I saw, I wish they had maybe played like a little bit later, but they probably had a pretty good time slot because they played when like the sun was going down. It was fucking cool. So cool. They played when the shit goes down. I was like,
I was gonna go to Rockville one time. I think it was a couple of years ago because Body Count was gonna be in the roster, and all of a sudden, like I was about to get tickets for it and everything else, and like the next day, all of a sudden they were out, like off the roster. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to go now.
Right?
I mean, don't get me wrong, Metallica, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think it was like Slipknot or something. All right, cool. But who could actually sit here and say, yeah, I saw Body Count?
Right. Well, I saw Cypress Hill and Slipknot on the same night. That was cool. So Slipknot played that same night. That was another highlight of the day. Slipknot fucking tore it apart. And they just came off of Knotfest, I think, too. So for them to come down to Daytona, or at least in our area to play Rockville, was a treat.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, right? Thank you, guys. Fuck yeah. And I wasn't fucked up. I was good, man. Yeah. Like first day, I'm like, I'm all right. I'm good, bro. Like, let's fucking party. I got back to the hotel that night. I'm like, my body hurts. I'm fucking 37. Motherfucker.
It's not what it was.
Right? Oh, my God. We were also joined by one of Mike's our friend and neighbor Jason, and he's a pretty cool guy. He was fucking funny the whole time. But I don't know his last name, so I guess that's not saying. It was just a random guy named Jason. He brought edibles with him, and we were gonna wait, and kind of like pace ourselves, over the time period to like watch some bands, hang out, and me personally, I kind of haven't really been drinking so much anymore, so I was able to kind of like do good, so this is the first time in a long time that I can go to a festival and be like, I'm fine, except for like my whole body hurts, but that was okay. But yeah, fucking
got some edibles.
Yeah, so day two. Who was day 2? I can't remember. That was Friday. So I think that's when I found the new band that I like, Bad Flower. I think that's when they played. We also... No, Atreyu was day 3, but who else was... Rob Zombie. Duh. Rob Zombie. Saw Rob Zombie that day. Yeah, Rob Zombie was badass. Played some old White Zombie songs. So
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I love
now, that would have been kind of interesting.
Yeah. He played More Human Than Human. He played Astro Creep. Some shit from Astro Creep. The record. I don't think there's a song called Astro Creep, but that album... Fuck, what was that one called?
Los
Exorcisto was the album prior, and then they had the Astro Creep 2000, and there's something on that they played.
It sounded
Electric
like
Head?
I was about to say Electric Head.
Electric Head. Yeah, they played that. Excuse me, man, and that was fucking awesome. Yeah.
It sounded like you could hear him a little bit better, because it's been... I've heard and heard myself that he kind of slurs his words a little bit.
Slur might not be the right word. I would say he cheats. So like
Cheats.
he skips some words.
Okay.
Like Oh, he totally does. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, live yeah, girl. Yeah. And he's into it, and then you got John 5 on the side. He's just like ripping and shredding and shit. It's just like going off on it. He's just like, yeah. There's a lot of yes. Like kind of like James Hetfield, with Metallica is like, yeah. But it's Rob Zombie doing it. Yeah, let's go. In the back of my Dracula.
He puts on a good show, because he'll put on like some horror film, and then he'll put on some like gore anime, and then the Astro Creep walks out. They
had that. Yeah, he did have the thing. Yeah,
theater too.
Yeah. He had he even made fun of the dude. He was like, "What's up, Mr. Frankenstein, dude?" or something like that. It was fucking cool, man. Whatever it was, he had a dude on stage that was walking around in a costume. Yeah. But the highlights of day 2, man. Yeah, that was good. Found a new band that I liked, and Rob Zombie was killer. I think that might have been the first night that Metallica played too. So Metallica played twice.
Yeah,
they had 2 sets. The first night they played. Well, I don't know what they played the first night, and spoiler alert. For day 4, they played like the entirety of the Black Album in reverse.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from back to front.
Okay.
So,
I thought you meant reverse, like the end
play
of the song to the
backwards?
beginning. I was like, now that is professional right there. It's already hard playing down front to beginning, or beginning to end. Now you got to play downwards from ending to beginning.
It's not drop D, it's like upper D or something. I don't know, man.
Drop D, upper D.
They reversed it. That's how that works.
Pick up D, drop D, pick up D.
You don't down pick, you up pick.
Just insane down picking machine hand that he is. It's up picking the whole time.
Well, I guess he's sort of up dog.
Hey, he's James Hetfield.
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? And then day 3 of Rockville rolls around, and that's the day we decide to eat the edibles, or I decide to eat the edibles. All of the edibles, So trying to remember that, because most of that was a blurry haze. Just what was going on, man? But I believe the day started. That is when we saw Atreyu. Atreyu was pretty good. I like them. And Guar.
Yes, Guar's sick, dude.
Yes, dude, seeing Guar was cool, man. They were spraying blood and cum just all over the fucking front.
What a shocker!
I know, right? I mean, it was just very nice to see that happening again, because I was like, because I know that the singer, the previous singer, passed away and everything. So, but yeah, I forgot the name of the new guy. Not really so new anymore, I guess.
I've seen old Guar. I saw old Guar back at the Plush before it changed its name and got shut down. And I brought a white shirt, and I drew Guar on it, and I still have it. It's covered in like red and green. It's all like pink now.
Well, that's good. They probably use like the cheap blood and shit. Yeah, it's like, oh, look at all this cum. It's pink. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like basically
it's Dave's.
But that's a good idea. Like, you drew a fucking Guar shirt yourself just because you know it's gonna get fucked up.
I know that it's gonna get all slimed and cummed and bled on it. So I was like, I remember there was a part like I was in the middle of the pit too, and I was like,
Odors is essence,
and it was just like spray.
Yep, they have guns and just like glug, glug, glug.
Oh, it was excellent. I slid and I hit my head on the fucking mosh pit. Got right back up. It was great. Lance was there at that one.
No shit. Yeah. Well, this is my first time seeing Guar. I've never seen Guar before, so I was very happy to know that I was like, yes, I got to see them before I got fucked up. And then I got fucked up, and I'm pissed off at myself because I halfway missed Lamb of God, and I wanted to see Lamb of God, and that's about the time when the edibles all kicked in, and I was like, dude, what's going on? My head felt like it was detached from my neck, right? And I'm sitting down in the grass because, like, if you ever gone to a festival or festivals like that, there's always like a hilly grass area or something like. So I'm just sitting down and I'm trying to focus in on Lamb of God, and I'm like, head lift off, and like, and it's every time I'd swallow, I'd be like, oh, is my head still there? Like, I didn't know what was going on, and I was dizzy as shit, and I didn't even really drink. I like, maybe over the period of those like first 2 days, I had like a beer or two, like, and maybe a mixer, and that was really it. But I had nothing on this. I was just like, oh man, no, I'll smoke weed every day. But no, that didn't happen. It's like, bro, you don't eat weed every day.
Edibles every day.
Right? So, yeah, that was fun. So I made my benefactor Mike take me home. Take me back to the hotel room.
Okay. I was about to say.
I think we missed Stained. So, not really the biggest deal, I guess.
You missed Stained.
Oh, man, I missed Stained. I don't know, man. Well, I wanted to hear that motherfucker rant. I've been hearing he's been like bitching about like the Democrats fuck them all.
That bitch is 14, don't touch you.
Right, yeah, don't burn it and shit. Oh man, and I'm forgetting a crucial part of my story here too. During this entire time at Rockville, so our first day, right? We get to the hotel room and we're like, man, we'll just Uber back. You know, we'll Uber to the show and we'll Uber back. Well, Ubering to the show, no problem. Ubering back, big fucking problem.
Guess who else had the same idea?
Literally everyone.
Everybody.
Thousands of people that was probably there.
Yeah. So first night there, man, we're like walking like all over the place, and our hotel is like 5 miles away. So we're not walking to that, but we are walking in that direction. Like, we're just gonna start, you know, and see what happens. We'll just wait for our Uber. We'll just keep moving. We'll just find a place, you know. Mm-hmm. And man, that sucked. We were just like walking. That's probably why after day one I felt like, what the fuck is wrong with my body? Yeah, it was terrible. I just walked 5 miles.
It would be some shit as like as soon as you get to your hotel or some shit, it'll pull up right next to you.
Well, then we find out.
We're here already.
Then we find out that there's a shuttle that leaves from our hotel to Rockville, and she comes and picks people back up. And she is this awesome chick, man. This cool lady, Miss Sandra. If you're watching, you're probably not, but oh my god, you were the fucking best. And blasting like fucking awesome music, and like she had a van, right? And that's her job. And she's like Southern, like, y'all get the fuck in my van right now. If you come into Rockville, you get the fuck in my van. If you back there, you sit down. You sit the fuck down. Like, it was so good, dude. I loved her. She was amazing. And playing like banger songs the entire time, like cranking it. She's like, half the time she'd have to stop the music and like get on the phone. Where are you at? Where am I picking you up at?
Hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up. It was fucking great. Me and Mike were just like having a blast just listening to her work. We're just like, she does business. I was like, so, and that ended up being our ride, man. That was cool. Like we just make sure we're there, and we were, get our ride home, and it was good. Hotel room home, whatever, home for the next few nights. So yeah, that was good. That was a good part about it. And she did come pick my fucked up ass up, bring me back to the hotel room. Is he fine? Is he gonna throw up in my van? What the fuck is he doing?
Even with the next name, like,
I was just like, Miss Sandra, I'm good, I'm fine. And I eventually puked, but not in her van. I got to the hotel room, walked into the personal area, walked right back out the lobby, put my hand on the side of the wall. I'm fine. You've probably seen that move a few times in my life.
I see how much like respect you have for Miss Sandra, because you've puked in my car twice.
That's true. That's so true. Yeah, one time at least was really bad. And I remember that one.
That was great. Yeah,
you almost did it mine once.
Did I?
Almost.
Yep.
Don't puke at the side of a Ford Focus going 65 miles an hour, because that shit just comes right back in.
We were on a bridge.
I know you puked in my car. When I actually had my Focus.
I need to hear this.
So this was a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a show I played when I was with Rockville.
Ooh.
Oh no, it was my Cavalier. That's what it was. We Rockville, Bannerman, by the way. we just came from the pit. I was taking you home, and you got trashed as hell, dude.
Is that when I lived on San Pablo?
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled down the window. He's like, dude, I don't feel so good. I'm like, dude, that wind's probably not gonna help you either. And dude, as soon as that wind hit you, you went blah, all over my fucking, all over the side, all over the window, dude. It was like it was.
Yeah, but I didn't get any inside.
Yes, you did.
I did?
And you even got inside of it because when you went outside.
Before or after me throwing up in your
probably
car?
After.
Probably after?
Probably, yeah.
So you puked in his car first?
Sorry.
Or?
Yeah, I puked in Sean's car first.
And then I puked in your car, time-wise. So. I'm just looking at the chronological order,
yeah,
right?
because I had...
I'm wondering if the universe was just like, hey, remember this?
Yeah, karma's a bitch,
here's
bitch.
Yeah, I think I puked... Because when I lived on San Pablo, I had the Plymouth Breeze, and then when he puked in the Ford Focus.
Yeah, the
that
Ford.
was my second car. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's good shit.
Yeah.
You got any more for the Rockville? You want to finish that up?
I think
we start talking about
right. Yeah, I was going to say the final day of Rockville was pretty good. I ate a little bit of mushrooms that day and was a total 180 from the previous night. So I was having a blast.
You were like, oh, these edibles were not good. Let me try these edibles.
Exactly that. And let me tell you, I was lifted, and everybody was probably really, really annoyed with me the whole time because I'm just like, man, you got any more of those? Can I get like a whole stem or something? Man? I'm just microdosing, bro. Let me just get a couple more. You know? Not knowing that I'm just like, fuck, I'm having a good time. And like watching the lights and the Ferris wheel. It's just like, you guys gotta look at this. Look at this shit, man. Do you see this? And then Metallica, once again, closed out the night. And that's the night they played the Black Album in reverse. They rounded out the night with a bunch of fireworks and shit. They blew out the fucking end of the night. It was cool, man. But yep, that was Rockville. Rockville was cool. I had a really good time.
Now, did Metallica play any of the old stuff? At all, besides just the typical.
Yeah, they played on the first night, so I guess that would be Friday. Yeah,
Thursday,
or Thursday, whatever day it was. It 4 days? I don't even remember.
4 days.
Fucking
4
days.
days.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, so they played
other channel.
Right. It's on Ruse Poops on my other channel. Go look it up. Ruse Poops. It's got my stupid face. You'll see me. And it's it was Friday and Sunday. That's right, because we left Monday. We were like, we're taking the day off. We're going home on Monday. So that was nice too. But yeah, they played some old shit. They played something from Kill 'Em All that on Friday, and I was just like, yeah.
Probably Whiplash or fucking.
No, what's the other one?
Four Horsemen.
Seek and Destroy.
Seek and Destroy.
Seek and Destroy.
Yeah, that's it.
Typical.
Seek and Destroy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Don't copyright claim us. Fuck.
We're just
you can't say that.
We're just fans of Metallica.
Right. There's Lars Ulrich right there.
We love
fucking Lars Ulrich right there, that motherfucker.
I noticed that Rue's got a guitar like right here. You can't see it. And Sean, my boy Sean over there, just started playing guitar too. And
it's not that one though.
It's not that one.
Mine's a little bit more horrible than that. But you know what? I can practice on it.
So speaking of being a fan of Metallica, you've got a Kirk Hammett guitar.
ESP.
And Metallica.
Not an LTD.
Nice.
ESP.
Yeah.
All right.
And Metallica is the whole reason that I got into guitar, dude.
Well, shit.
That's fucking cool that you got to see him.
Yeah, man, Metallica was good. I can't. Speaking of the guitar thing, I'm trying to think what got me into wanting to play it like legit. Like, and I don't even know what I think what it was like I was listening to some music, right, and I'm like thinking, what is my band? If I have a band anymore, what have we done? You know, we wrote some like heavy shit, and I'm trying to think like outside of the box. Is like, how do I want to make music my way? You know, or assist instead of just using my stupid mouth to go, hey, do this, you know, actually learn how to play and try to do something. I think that was kind of like the motivator behind it. Was just like, let me pick it up so I can, you know, translate what I want to do into the actual.
If your guitar
instrument.
sounds like that, then your guitar is worse than mine. We
exactly
are farmers. Like, wait a minute, hold up. How is this doing it by itself?
I don't know, but it's my money and I want it now.
I want to do that.
Wait, that's J.G. Whitworth.
7, no. Oh my god.
I guess what inspired me to play, I will actually have to go with you on this one because Mortician.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. I thought you were going to say I inspired you.
And the most. I would say Mortician, mainly Mortician, but also actually a new band that I discovered. I'm saying new because, well, I'd never discovered it before until this year, is a band called Peeling Flesh. They're actually
nice.
They got the same style that I've always wanted to play. So I'm like, you know what? I want to, not completely rip it off, of course, but maybe kind of take inspiration and obviously put my own little twists and stuff in it. So that's my reason for guitars. I'm a drummer, obviously, because I got Zildjian. But the reason why I was wanting to play drums is because of Motley Crue. Seeing Tommy Lee on on one of those things, on a riser, and on the swing doing 360s, flips, and stuff like that, while he's just going off, and I'm just like, how can I do that?
How can I?
I want to do that too.
I'll probably kill myself and probably be off time and sound horrible, but how do I do that?
I'm kind of intrigued, actually. Like, if we're on the topic of guitar, actually. So, like, when you started playing, what was your, I guess, I wouldn't say necessarily inspiration, but like, how did you get good?
How did I get good?
Yeah, obviously time and practice, right? I mean, it's just a lot of time.
I think I gave that answer away just a little bit. A little bit.
But I want to know the journey a little bit.
Well, like I said, Metallica was a huge influence, so I started learning Metallica songs, and Seek and Destroy was the first one that I learned all the way through. So it was kind of funny that you brought that up.
Yeah.
So you can cheat and read tabs. Once you learn how to read tabs, then you can learn your favorite songs and time and practice. Yeah.
So playing songs. So you were like, I want to play that song.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was kind of like what got you to want to pick up a guitar and just learn a song. There it goes. Oh shit, that was ruthless.
I didn't really care so much. I just wanted to play it. I just wanted to play it. I didn't care so much.
Okay.
And then when I decided that I wanted to be good at it, that's when I started trying to learn new songs, because that's what a lot of people told me. I was like, how do I get good at guitar? And they said, learn how to play other people's shit.
Right.
And then once you can play other people's stuff, then you can start writing your own stuff, because learning other people's stuff will teach you the techniques and stuff, because you have a point of reference. You can put on a Metallica song and hear how it's supposed to sound.
Right.
So then you just try to mimic that sound.
Okay.
And you kind of, this is how I make that sound, and let me use that somewhere else, and then let me play with that, chord that I'm using, that hand position that I'm using.
Right.
I didn't learn music theory. I just learned patterns.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did you ever have any lessons or be taught or anything like that?
I took lessons after I played guitar for a year or something like that.
I remember that too, back in the old house.
Yeah, so it was nice music off Kingsley or whatever.
Oh,
off Wells Road?
Not even there anymore.
The Nice House of Music on Wells?
No, well, that's where it is now, but it was on Kingsley.
Yeah, it was on Kingsley. It was right next to the pool hall on
Kingsley.
Which is
maybe they did move because
they both moved.
I only remember that because when I was a kid, I used to go to church at the Nice House of Music because there was halfway a church in there, and that was okay, yeah.
That's the same place.
Same place. Okay,
the same plaza.
Cool.
Yeah. Same question for you. What's the song that you're playing on your fresh brand new OSG?
That's why my brain is asking these questions, because I'm trying to figure out how you guys kind of got into it, because my first thing was just let me just learn how to do a chord, and let me learn how to do. I didn't even initially go to pick a song, dumbass, and think about what you want to do, and now I'm thinking about it just listen to y'all. So that's why I'm yeah, that's probably what I got to do. It's just hey, pick a song that you like,
Actually, the first song I played on guitar, which I'm still learning a little bit, even though every time I read a tab, it's completely different, but is Grinder by Judas Priest.
Nice, okay.
So when you're looking at tabs, you're basically looking at somebody's interpretation of the song. So it can be a different way. Even when they had the tab books, that wasn't something that was officially from the bands. That was still somebody else interpreting what they heard and writing a tab book for it. And then that whole tab thing became copyright. I don't know if you know about this. Okay, but having tab, having tab, there used to be a bunch of websites you could go to for tabs, and then they fucking shut it all down because they said that it was copyright and infringing on music or whatever.
Yeah, I think I remember reading about it.
So you couldn't fucking learn how to play good songs anymore. And it's slowly starting to come back, but there used to be dozens of sites you could get tabs from, and now it's Ultimate Guitar Tab, I think, is the only one. And then you have to pay for pro tabs to be able to use the full thing. And
well, at least the drumming aspect of it, the very first song I've ever played, which is kind of insane because it's really fast, is Fight Fire with Fire by Metallica.
Nice.
That's a good song.
That's the very first thing I've ever learned from beginning to end. And I tell you what, that took me about a week.
Am I all right if I don't learn a Metallica song first?
Yes.
Is that
I mean, it's just like I said, I the whole copyright thing, whatever.
But
we're just fans of Metallica,
right.
old Metallica stuff.
And y'all started before me anyway, too. You know, so
my very
new to
first,
this.
my very first Metallica album was Ride Lightning. That was my very first one.
That's a good introduction. Yeah, for sure.
I had no idea who it was. I just saw Metallica with lightning bolts on a seat. I'm like,
that's fucking cool.
Very intriguing. This is new. Even though it was like 1984 or something. But it's new to me because I'd never heard of it. And again, if I didn't hear it, it's new to me.
That's very true.
I think you'll be fine learning one of your favorite songs through because you don't.
You just gotta pick something that's
you don't listen to like Yngwie Malmsteen or something.
Right, yeah, I'm listening to like easy shit, man. Yeah, give me some easy listening.
Just stick to Rammstein or.
No, I wasn't even gonna go that heavy. Fuck, man.
Rammstein's ezy.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff that I listen to probably is very easy. You know, it's all just chords, power chords and shit.
Most of the time,
it's essentially all I really.
Most of the time, it's palm mutant.
Because I feel like I want to learn something that's gonna be like because I hate to say it, but like the state of music, and it's always for the last couple of years, it's always been simple and stupid works. Yeah. Like you get super complicated with things and be like, I'm gonna be technical as fuck, and who's gonna get it? That one guy over there, Steve.
Yeah,
he got it. Yeah. But
Steve,
Steve.
I get it.
Chris got it too. Yeah, he got it too. But
by the way, another inspiration.
Yeah. But that dude Brandon over there and that girl that he's with, they don't fucking understand it at all. Chet, he's in the back, just like, what the fuck, bro? What am I watching here? What is this? But then you play like open, one, open. Whoa! Holy fuck! Yes! That's a fucking banger.
That's why I hear you chug along.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about it, dude. But on the topic of guitars, I was thinking about it, and it brought me to the next topic that we're going to talk about, like bands that are softer bands with heavier songs. Yeah. Like or in that vein of things, bands that had like a really good first album and then got really soft. Right.
You definitely got an underrated band that you might have
got hard, came too quick. Now they're all limp and soft. In that order.
Who do you got?
Well, so my underrated band, my kind of soft band that has a couple of really solid bangers would be Ugly Kid Joe.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Dude, okay. They have... I can't listen to all their stuff, but their first album, America's Least Wanted, has some fucking... Like, there's 3, 4, or 5, like, solid fucking, like, rock songs that are on there that are just so fucking good. And I feel like that band is so underrated, and I can't remember the name of the guitar player right now off the top of my head, but he is so fucking good, man.
I'll pop his name up on the top of your head. There it is.
Ding.
What's yours?
Well, we were conversing about this. I guess Smash Mouth was a pretty good one. Smash Mouth was a good example of that because it was that first album, Fushu Mang.
Fushu Mang was amazing.
Dude,
it was almost like a heavy punk band.
Yeah, they were. Okay, so what was that one song? Heave Ho?
Heave Ho.
Heave Ho, dude.
It was so banging.
So good. And that was the same album that had Walking on the Sun on it. Yeah. So they did have like the little bit of like, this is a...
Here's our single.
Right, here's our single. Here's our relaxing track. There's a radio. Yeah.
And then the rest of the album sounds nothing like
like that.
Okay, shit, there's Heave Ho, the's Let's Rock.
Let's Rock.
Let's Rock.
What's the one? What's track 7 on that album? Fuck. It's after Heave Ho. The Fonz is right before that. It's the song right before the Fonz. The Fonz is a good one too. Damn it, man.
Pacino.
Pacino with track 6.
Not
it's the song right after that. Damn it, what was that called? That was another good one, man. Oh my god, I know it's gonna torture me. You gotta look it up.
And it's not Pacino. It's fucking. It
was Heave Ho, the Pacino song, and then
it's the Italian word for mob boss, but I can't remember the fucking name of it. Padrino.
Padrino. Well, no, that's the one. That's the Pacino song. That's Padrino. Yeah, Heave Ho, Padrino, and then.
God damn it! I'm looking at
it. There's a track 7. I just remember the numbers. Like
Of course, my internet doesn't want to work.
Track 1 was good too. Track 2 was good. Track 3 was the Walking on the Sun. Track 4 was Let's Rock.
Okay, so the first one's Flow. The second one's
Flow.
Beer Goggles.
Okay,
you got Walking on the Sun.
Let's Rock. Heave Ho. Padrino. And then what the fuck is that other one? Maybe Padrino's track 8. Now I'm really confused.
Now you're really getting fucked up. What about you? I mean, while I'm looking this up, what about you, Sean? You got any fucking?
Yeah, actually,
goat? You got any?
It's actually kind of like the same thing as you. It's like all the besides one track that was soft because it was like a radio hit. Okay, we got to put this out or whatever else. But everything else was, I guess, what they wanted to do, and it was off the Florida album, and it's Sugar Ray.
Ah, Floored by Sugar Ray.
Mm-hmm.
What was that first song? That was RPM?
RPM.
Yeah.
I personally like Breathe. That was awesome.
Just breathe.
Yes, I remember that one, dude. Yeah.
Just breathe. Yeah, that was...
Dude, okay. Then I just thought of another one.
Then they just had the, what is that, Fly...
yeah,
that was the radio one that was soft, but everything else was like more that punky-ish, like Smash Mouth. So.
Okay, so the 7th song on Fushu Mang is Pet Names.
Pet Names!
From here on now, your pet name will be X. Your ex.
Yep. My ex, something like that.
Yeah. Sugar pie? No X.
Bubble pie?
No X.
Pumpkin face! X!
To the Z. Another band that I thought of, Bare Naked Ladies.
Ooh, dude, that's a good one.
Soft as fuck. Yeah. But like their alcohol song is fucking banging, and it got me in trouble in elementary school because I wrote down the lyrics in a composition book.
I remember that song, Alcohol. Yeah,
alcohol, a party time necessity.
Yes.
And they were like, this is inappropriate for a 5th grader. I'm like, what do you want from me? Why are you going through my shit? Fuck off.
Fuck off with that shit.
God.
What are you, my mother? Get out. Fuck out the way. To be honest, and this is kind of, I guess maybe it's a little side, I guess, curveball or whatever you want to call it. But to be honest, I think Green Day had a couple of, like, some heavy stuff. I mean, simple.
Yeah. I can see
I wouldn't say light, but compared to us, obviously, it's light as shit.
Compare something like Dookie to any of the new stuff.
Yeah. What is it called? Like a brain stew?
Yeah.
Simple as shit, but
Brain
for some
Stew was
weird
on
reason,
the one after
it
that.
works.
Yeah.
It works for some weird reason. I don't know. To me, my personal opinion.
Brain Stew was on Insomniac.
I thought that was actually kind of a heavy riff.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as hell, but for some weird reason, it was kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Opeth is another kind of band that does soft shit and heavy shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them a soft band, but they transition back and forth.
As of recent, they really don't really do a lot of screaming anymore.
No.
So
after Watershed, they went.
What was that? Deliverance and Damnation. So they had like the dual set, like the white album and the black album.
The Damnation was all soft,
right? And then all of Deliverance was heavy as fuck.
Yeah, it was like, you know what, we're not going to do this anymore, so we're just going to go do Deliverance and be back to being soft and heavy at the same time. Mm-hmm. Which, to be honest, I really wish I kept that going, but hey,
Funny, I'm thinking about it too. I have a band on the opposite end of that spectrum, like a band that started heavy as shit and then got a little bit on the softer side of things and then went back to Bring Me the Horizon again. Like when they started their career, they were like deathcore as shit. It was like fucking heavy, heavy. By the time 2019 hit, they had an album come out called Amo, and Amo was like an electronic pop album, and it was like completely different from everything that they had ever done before, and it was polarizing, and fans hated it, and it's actually my favorite album. I love it. I think it's great, but like just because I like music, man, I listen to everything.
I like all types of genres.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, there's some I like less of, but
so our unpopular opinion over here. Speaking of bands, the Misfits are overrated as fuck.
Ooh.
Overrated as fuck. Fight me in the comments below. I will die on this hill. Okay? My problem is that their image doesn't match their music. I think that's my problem with it.
I think that they're overrated because people give them so much praise for being a band that I don't really think is really that good. So come at me in the comments too, I guess. Fuck.
I guess I'll be the whatever you want to call it, the oddball of this group. I'm not a big fan of Misfits. I could actually, listen to some of them. Tolerable, not whatever else, but I'm not a huge fan of them, but I will sit there and listen to it because I'll tell you what, I'd rather listen to Misfits than, like you said before, country.
Agree.
Radio.
Right.
People who just go, I'm a drummer now. Awesome. So I'm gonna be on the opposite of this one. So
yeah.
I don't mind them. I mean, it's simple. They keep a rhythm. They keep time in. Obviously, I guess maybe their image, like you said before, their image doesn't really match their, I guess,
the music. No, it absolutely does not. Glenn Danzig is like, oh, I'm this super evil fucking badass dude, but he sings.
He
like,
sings about a cat.
Yeah, that's like, okay, there you go. That's my point exactly. There's my point exactly, dude.
Oh, what about a band like Ghost? So, like, they're kind of like, they portray this, like, evil fucking, like, I'm an evil pope and I do evil shit. And their songs are like, let's fuck in the moonlight. You know?
Don't they also have, like, heavy shit? They have heavy shit.
They have some heavy shit. I wouldn't say it's, like, super, super heavy, but it's all about the devil and shit, you know? So they sing songs.
At the end of the day.
Right. It was just like, let's make love with Satan. You know, or something like that. You know, so it's like we're pushing the boundaries or something, but like at the same time, the songs are like it's just so like I've heard my mom listen, like so they'll like sing along to a song like shit. I shouldn't be singing this. I'm a damn Catholic.
And that's the same thing with me with the Misfits, the Ghost thing. There's some songs I could be like, okay, this is actually pretty fucking heavy, but it's just like listening to. Track 1 to the very end of the CD.
Okay, you know what? That's
gonna happen.
Okay, so that's not the problem. Okay, the band itself is not the problem, I guess. But when you find somebody that's a Misfits fan, you'll know right away because they'll fucking tell you right away. I've never come across a Ghost fan.
I guess the big leather jacket with the
did their giant skull tattoo give it away?
Yeah,
is that what it was? Yeah, the guy with the big fucking skull tattoo on his head. Yeah, bro, I've been listening to Misfits for all my fucking life.
Misfits is the best band.
You don't like the Misfits?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
You don't like heavy music, bro.
What the fuck?
You're a poser. Like
yeah, you're a fucking poser.
Talking about heavy music and calling me a poser because I don't like the fucking Misfits. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck me because I like all kinds of shit, man. I guess I'm a fucking poser, man. Fucking poser.
Apparently you don't.
Sell out, bitch.
Apparently you guys don't know nothing heavy. Okay, Misfits are just the heaviest band in the world.
They have to be because Cradle of Filth covered Death Comes Ripping.
I thought Slipknot was the heaviest band ever.
That motherfucking shit right there, dude.
That shit
drives me crazy. Drives me fucking crazy.
You know what really drives me crazy? A little off topic too. A little off topic. I go to a bar. Shockingly enough, I'm playing Suffocation. I'm playing Pathology. I'm playing all these type of bands, and it's pretty embarrassing when I'm sitting there and I'm jamming out to it. I'm listening to it, and someone comes up to me and goes, "Is this Slipknot?"
Oh yeah.
Just say yeah. Just say yes.
Just say yes.
Just say fucking yes.
Yeah. Of course, it's the side project.
It's their new shit. They finally got heavy.
Yeah, this is the Make Feed.
This is new.
Yes, it's their old shit.
It's not Slipknot. It's Noose. That's who it is. Dumbass.
You heard of that band? Tie My Shoes. They're pretty good, man.
Figure 8. What the fuck, dude? Get out of my face. Fuck out the way.
Oh my god. So what would be okay? So the original 4 heavy metal bands were Anthrax, Slayer, Metallica, and Megadeth. Who would be your new big 4? And we kind of cheated of new metal.
Yeah. What's funny enough, new metal is really not that new anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
And that's why they
old metal,
and that's why they spell it in you.
It'd be like old metal.
I'm saying it wrong this whole time. It's no metal.
The metal.
Well, I definitely put Korn on that list. Korn for sure. Came out in '94.
100% agree. Korn's got to be on the big 4 of new metal.
Yeah. I think I lapsed in one of them actually. Who else did I say? I should have put Linkin Park on there. Linkin Park, absolutely. I think Linkin Park needs to be as one of the big 4 because they influenced a lot actually. When they came out.
Nope.
You don't think so?
No, because how many albums did they put out that were like good?
So the first 3.
Depending on who you really.
I'd say the first 3 were new metal. Maybe in that vein of what we're talking about, and then after that, they definitely did change their style. So
I would only consider their first album good.
Hybrid Theory?
Yeah.
Hybrid Theory was awesome.
I mean, if you compared it to all the other ones. And I do understand, too, those type of bands like that, like Korn and, like you said, Linkin Park and stuff like that. You know, the first album will always be their good ones, you know, because that's what they got introduced with. after a while of playing that stuff, they do evolve into something kind of where it's like, you know what, this was cool, but we don't want to keep doing it and make it all, what's the word I'm looking for?
Similar.
Yeah, similar, just kind of dry, where you're like, okay, they did that last album.
Yeah.
But I will say this, you brought up a good point. Like 3 albums, I think, is the minimum. And Korn definitely has 3 good, solid albums that are like top notch.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you got your one, well, to me at least, one-hit wonders. Mine will have to be Mudvayne, because I only like LD50.
Yeah.
After everything else was kind of shit.
Oh man, I didn't.
So they're not on the Big 4 then?
No.
I wouldn't put him on my Big 4 either. But
yeah, no, me neither.
Funny, warping it back to Rockville, I totally forgot talking about Mudvayne, dude. Mudvayne was actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
LD50 was the only album.
They played a lot of songs from LD50, man. And dude was dressed up like old school.
Yeah, they were all dressed up. Yeah,
they were like looking like their old school selves.
I just hope but if they put another album out, I hope it's a banger.
Oh man, bro, we were talking about this outside, and I can't believe we didn't fucking say this band, Tool. How can you not have a Big 4 without Tool? I will die on this hill.
Ooh, okay, well,
they have 3 solid good albums.
God. Okay, you know what hill I'm gonna fucking die on? Tool is overrated.
Tool.
Oh,
I think Tool is overrated. I think Tool is overrated.
No,
I really do. He's done. He's done. I am a.
You know, he's gonna be in the comments.
I'm done.
Chris is gonna be in the comments fighting you.
I will definitely be in the comments.
Dude, I could not get down with Tool's most recent album.
No, I will.
I listened to Fear Inoculum, and I couldn't find a single song on there that resonated with me.
I thought that album was more like an experimental thing.
I felt like 10,000 Days was more of an experimental thing, because I feel like that's when they changed up their shit. You know, a decade ago, they released that album.
God damn it!
But that one had good songs like Vicarious, The Pot. You know, I could still name songs off that one, but I can't name a single one off Fear Inoculum.
Me neither.
No, I can't either.
On that new one, I'm just not sold on it.
The new one wasn't my favorite. I could listen to it, but it's nothing like where it's like not noteworthy.
And I'm only saying they're overrated, I guess, because like just everybody says Tool's the best, man. Tool's the fucking
it's like Misfits.
Best,
Everybody
dude.
says Misfits.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
man, no. God damn it! Yeah, there it is. Here's this guy with a fucking wrench on his arm. He's got a fucking wrench tattoo. I bet you listen to Tool, don't you, pal? Yeah, this fucking guy.
Well, how about personally? Besides everyone else's like theories about it, whatever else, what about you personally though, as Tool? Not because, you know, Steven said Tool's cool and got the tattoos and shirts and
I like Tool songs. I like some songs by Tool. Prison Sex is fucking good. Sober is fucking good. Stinkfist,
Undertow
probably one of my
like
favorites.
The best album, Undertow.
Undertow's pretty good. I like Anema. Anema's my favorite album by them. And it's not that I dislike Tool. I just think that it's the same thing as the Misfits, man.
We're trying to convert you.
I know. Well, no, it's fine. I already do like Tool songs. I'm just saying that they're. I know Tool.
Not Park.
Tool. Not Linkin. Don't listen to Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park though. Fuck. I'll die on that hill too, man.
God damn it.
Poisoned.
I know. Hyper Theory was good. Meteor was good. Menace to Midnight was good. The Hunting Party was fucking awesome.
So we took Rue outside and we had a little talk, and we convinced him that Tool should be in part of the Big 4.
Yes, and I also will say, I will, as much as I do like Linkin Park, I will remove them and replace them with Deftones on the Big 4 list. I think Deftones probably deserves that spot because they're still around. Unfortunate for Linkin Park that Chester died, but Deftones, dude. Yeah, the new album Ohms is pretty good. Like, we were just listening to a little bit of that. What did you think? You think it was pretty good, right?
It kind of reminds me of Old Korn a little bit.
And you were saying they got like some stoner influence on it.
Like in the original Big 4, Anthrax is probably the weakest link, and I would say, you got to have a weakest link. Deftones would be would be my weakest link because I haven't heard a lot of their stuff.
Right,
but I do know that what I've listened to, it reminds me of a lot of like stoner rock and stuff like that. So they have kind of their own little sound.
You said Anthrax, and I forgot once again at Rockville I saw Anthrax.
Yeah, you did.
I fucking saw Anthrax.
And
they were actually pretty good.
Yeah,
they were actually. Yeah, they were pretty good.
Here then,
right. So if I'm gonna see and I saw 2 of the Big 4 at Rockville. Holy fuck! I saw Metallica and Anthrax. So holy shit.
Fuck yes,
Metallica killed it. Obviously, I think they were definitely the better band. But Anthrax, dude, Anthrax was good. I'm sorry, I just had to interject with that.
No, you're good. You're good. So we got Korn for solid.
Korn for solid. Yeah.
Okay. We got Tool.
We
had a little convincing to do. We got Deftones. A little convincing.
Yep.
And so we got one more.
But it's strong though.
Yeah,
it's strong.
I will put Deftones. Yeah.
Our other contender was System of a Down.
System.
Slipknot. Duh. Yeah, Slipknot.
Because System doesn't have like the 3 albums.
Right.
Like, you gotta have. In my opinion, you gotta have 3 solid albums. Because Metallica's got 3 solid albums. Megadeth has 3 solid albums.
Yeah.
Slayer definitely has 3 solid albums.
Yeah.
Anthrax, I'm not so sure about, but. If
we're counting,
I was about to say, Madhouse, Among the Living, and
it wasn't really our decision. They were already there, so we're trying to make our own. But the other 3 bands definitely have 3 albums that are solid. So that's why I picked that role. It's an official
Slipknot definitely. We should have actually put Korn, Slipknot. If we're tiering this like a tier list, I'd say Korn, Slipknot, Deftones. And what was the last one? Fuck, forgot again.
What the fuck?
Tool. Yeah, Tool.
I am so angry.
He's so angry. He's gonna leave again.
Oh my god.
Okay, you want me to put Tool higher?
Yes.
Please, you guys gotta sell me on why Tool.
Oh,
is
so we're
better.
on the subject now of tiers. Okay, so Tool, I'm sorry, is my favorite.
So you put Tool tier 1.
Yeah, tier 1 would be Tool. Then what was the other ones again? Oh yeah, then
right.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we said Slipknot, Korn, Tool, and Deftones. So I would say Tool, Deftones. Oh man, because Korn. All right, I would say Korn then Slipknot because Slipknot, the second album, the first album was Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, and that really wasn't Corey Taylor. That was a different singer. I really haven't heard that album very much, but I only think they have 2 good albums.
Well, I think as far as release, I wouldn't. Ooh. Wait, who?
Ooh.
Slipknot.
You are absolutely 100% right.
Self-entitled.
You guys,
and Iowa.
Y'all don't like Volume 3, and I understand why exactly. I understand exactly why.
I would say not my favorite, but there are some tracks.
But I would say, okay, our personal opinions aside, I feel the same way, actually. I think that's where Slipknot dropped off.
Yeah.
At Volume 3, they softened up a little bit. They definitely did. Okay, well, let's look at the rest of them. Okay, so
Limp Bizkit.
Well, I was going to say Limp Bizkit. Well, Limp Bizkit's first 3 were great.
Yeah, you got $3 Bill, y'all.
$3 Bill, the best.
Significant Other.
And then Chocolate Starfish. Yeah. And those all 3 were...
Yeah, I would say
the first one, for sure. Yeah, first one, dude. All day.
Damn.
Okay, so hold on. Let's put our personal opinion aside for Slipknot for just a second and just look again. I was talking about this outside on our break, and we were thinking about what's the drip behind these bands. What actual influence did they spawn because of said albums or anything like that? So if we're taking the first 3, in Korn's case, good to go. Self-titled, Life is Peachy, and Follow the Leader, dude. Those are fucking solid.
Strong.
Deftones, self-titled or Adrenaline. Around the Fur, and White Pony. Oh, fuck. White Pony is really good.
So you're glad you dropped Linkin Park off.
But I could say the same for the first 3 Linkin Park albums as well. But in retrospect, because Linkin Park isn't around anymore. That's the only thing. Or indefinite hiatus. But who else were we talking about?
God damn it, Tool.
Tool. Okay, fucking Tool.
Undertow.
And
then, no, what was the first one? The first one was that EP.
Undertow.
No, are we counting Opiate?
Opiate.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Are we counting that one?
Yes.
I mean, if you want to.
So Opiate, Undertow, Anema.
Yeah.
All great.
Yeah.
Great album.
Lateralis is pretty.
Or, if you wanted to go to Lateralis, if you wanted to start at Undertow, absolutely. Yeah.
If I wanted to start off with Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat.
I'm starting with self-titled.
Because I'd never heard of the album, so that's the only reason why
they weren't signed.
Self-entitled and Iowa.
I mean, Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat is good. I fucking love the It's got like a lounge riff in it, and then it goes fucking super heavy. I can't remember the name right now. Bitch Slap. I think that's the name of the song.
Oh, that might be it.
It's so good. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. But that's it. That's the only song I know off that album.
It's funny because while we're talking about this, I'm thinking of my recent discoveries, which is funny. It's not really recent. Nirvana. I've been listening to Nirvana and just found Bleach, and was just like, man, there's some really good fucking songs on this album. It's holy shit. All I remember was Nevermind in Utero, and I'd never listened to Bleach before, and I was just like, what the fuck have I been missing? A lot, apparently.
Negative.
But anyway,
it's not new metal. Unfortunately,
right.
It's grunge.
I'd say, if we do a tier list on the bangers of grunge. Nirvana's up there. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Duh.
Yeah.
We gotta. I mean, I don't know if we
Alice
can
in
figure
Chains. I'd put them up there.
Okay, grunge. Okay,
let's say
stop.
I know. Let's stop. Let's go back to
find a fourth.
I know. We're still.
We're still on this.
We're like a cat. It's like, look at that thing over there. I want to fuck with that. I'm gonna play with
Cat with
this.
the laser pointer. I got it. No, I got it. No, I got it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay.
So did I really just open up a can of worms?
Well, okay, we were on the thing of Slipknot, and Slipknot, not their third album being The Weakest Link, right? Because like Volume 3 was when they had songs that were like radio friendly. They were on the radio at that point, and maybe Left Behind was on the radio at some point, but I don't remember hearing anything prior to Volume 3.
My Plague was on the radio all the time because it was fucking tagged with Resident Evil.
That's
the soundtrack.
Right. That's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that was Iowa.
That was Iowa, yeah.
Would you consider Rage Against the Machine new metal?
No, but yes.
Yes, I would.
Also, Rammstein. I just remembered Rammstein. They have three. I would say they have three good albums.
I don't feel I know enough about Rammstein to be able to chime on this one.
What's the third one? Because I
remember Mutter. Where was Mutter?
That's the third one.
Mutter.
Okay, that's the third one?
That's the third
one.
one.
And Duhas was on the second one?
The second one's Zahnzucht, and the first one is Hurlizide.
With the flower and their topless.
Hurlizide.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, and the singer's all buff and shit makes me.
This turned into like band's best first 3 albums.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
What was that? I know me and you like to joke about Godsmack a lot.
Yeah.
So what's Godsmack? Just for fun. They had Godsmack self-titled.
Yeah, they had self-entitled, Awake, and the Faceless.
Faceless. And which one is the one that we always fuck with?
That was
Get Back or whatever. Which one is that?
That's Time Bomb.
Time Bomb?
No, Bad Religion.
Yeah, that's it. Get back on track. Get off of my back. I'm a cunt.
No, if you're gonna make fun of vocalists, you gotta make fun of Disturbed, man.
Oh yes, dude. The one hit of Disturbed.
The one hit of He legit says, in one of his fucking songs. Okay, I swear to God.
Oh wait a minute. Oh, you know what the best one is, and this is really lyrical. Listen. Oh yeah. Can you feel that shit?
Can you feel that? Oh no, girl, don't act like that. Let me see the back of that ass.
Like that?
Can you feel that? That shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, can you feel that? Oh shit. Bro.
So, have we solidified our top 4 then?
I don't.
Is that what that is?
We really still got 3. Wait a minute, no. Well, I think it was a toss-up between Rammstein or Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, we
didn't
that was
even
a recent
talk about
question.
Rage.
Yeah, Rage being new metal. I think Rage is new metal.
Yeah,
I think they are.
I'd throw them in there.
Yeah, we got Evil Empire.
I think a lot of that is attributed.
Los Angeles.
Oh yeah,
and,
I think a lot of that.
Renegade to Funk.
A lot of that is attributed to what's the fucking guitar player's name? Wow, Tom Morello. Duh, right? Yeah, I think a lot of it's attributed to him because I think he's got a stylistic ability to like play that kind of music. It's like adding elements of everything else, and you play with someone like Tom Morello. Okay, so he just does it.
Who would you pick? Okay, because if you're talking about good guitar players, new metal, and like rap metal, Rage Against the Machine or Limp Bizkit?
Rage.
Oh, Rage.
Really?
Yeah, Rage. Wow. Even I think even Limp Bizkit themselves would say, yeah, Rage is our influence. Yeah.
Fred Durst is just doing this.
I'm sorry that I can't remember his name, but who's the guitar player for Limp Bizkit?
Wes Borland.
Wes Borland, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, wow. Okay, there you go. Tom, what's the other guy?
Tom Morello or Wes Borland? Yeah. Is that kind of where we're at?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, though. Wes Borland is like their hidden weapon in Limp Bizkit.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's
like wasn't for Wes,
too good for that fucking band. And so is their bass player, Sam Rivers. Their bass player is also fucking amazing.
But to be honest, if it wasn't for Wes, Limp Bizkit would...
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. That very well could be. Well, I mean, there was a guy in local Jacksonville lore, Robert Waters, I believe is the guy's name, used to be the original guitarist for Limp Bizkit. It was a guy that lived here in Jacksonville with us. A little bit before my time, before I was starting to watch bands like Order by Chaos and shit for like live shows and stuff. But I remember hearing that name, and I was just like, right around the time. It's so weird because I was like watching local bands when Limp Bizkit was still a local band, and I never fucking saw them. But I might have it at the Milk Bar. That was like my first show that I ever went to, and I think it might have been Limp Bizkit. I fucking don't remember because I was young as shit. It was the first show I ever went to, but
just to throw that in there,
I think it was Limp Bizkit.
He made art for Order by Chaos. You know.
I did. Yeah. It used to be hanging on the wall, but it's not there anymore.
So our big four to wrap it up. Our big four to wrap it up is
Korn, Tool, Deftones. What was the last one?
I forgot. We didn't pick. It was either Rage or fucking
Rammstein.
Or Linkin Park.
No.
God damn it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
God damn it.
I will
drop Linkin Park.
I will die on this fucking hill, I guess.
No.
That's just where I am. Linkin Park was my number 3 on my Spotify, bro. Woo! Let's
Hell,
go.
you're going to the beach, bitch.
All right, comment below who should be number 4. There you go.
There we go. That's
fucking
it.
Comment below.
Quick shout out actually to my new friend CR Guitar on YouTube here. I don't know if he's watching any of the videos that this motherfucker's put out, but they're good, man. He plays like video game covers on guitar and all other instruments too, but like it's fucking good.
Nice.
And his name is Chris.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he's a fellow Chris.
CR Guitar. I'm gonna check it out.
CR Guitar.
Great mind, think alike, motherfucker.
That's right. Shout outs, brother.
I got this hat at a Magic the Gathering tournament.
That's right.
At a Magic the Gathering tournament.
I'd like to hear how you got it from said Magic the Gathering tournament.
I suck at Magic the Gathering. So I was at the front desk talking to people, and looking at cards, talking to friends or whatever. There was a group of people at the front desk, and out of the back, I see somebody being escorted, like pushed out, kind of like this.
Get me out of here.
And I don't know. Okay, so somebody's pushing this guy out. He makes it past the counter. He makes it past the group of people. Right as he's about to hit the front door, hairy, white, naked ass with his fucking pants down around his ankles. Okay. Shoved out the door, shoved onto the ground in the parking lot. Hat falls off.
This hat.
He picks himself up. He picks his pants up, and he runs away.
Why are you talking about yourself?
I would never buy a hat like this. The most vulgar hat that I have.
You have a Jesus as a cunt shirt.
Okay,
that's true.
Okay, but we're talking about hats, and the most vulgar hat that I have comes from you. It's the solid gold hat. So go fuck yourself. Okay.
In your cunt.
So he runs away. I pick up the hat. That's the story about the cunt hat.
So he dropped his pants. He dropped most of his dignity and the hat.
Yeah, he lost a very swag hat.
So what happened when you saw this? You saw the hat fall down on the ground. He's just like, that's mine.
Yeah, like bro. I just saw a cunt hat, and I'm just like, well, I gotta pick that up.
Okay, now here's a good question, at least for me. How did you take it? How did you hide it so he wouldn't be like? Oh,
okay, so he was being escorted, or he was being arrested?
Okay, so he got escorted out of the place where we were playing Magic the Gathering. He got escorted out of there. He got shoved onto the ground, like through the door, like onto the ground. Okay?
Get the fuck out.
He just got shoved. Mm-hmm. He fell onto the ground. He got up, he pulled his pants up, and he ran off. But the hat was still there, and my car was right there. So I just picked the hat up and I threw it in the car.
I just gotta see the hat. We're doing a little reenactment for you guys.
Chris.
It's like, oh shit. Ah, fuck.
Not even, because you didn't fall.
I mean,
you didn't fall.
Hang on.
Yeah, you gotta fall over.
Yeah, I gotta also like.
You gotta have your hat. Yeah, there you go. You gotta.
Shit.
No, like, I mean, so he fell over, and when he fell over, the hat fell off. But whatever.
Close enough.
I have a cunt hat, and that's how I got it. By seeing a white, hairy, naked ass.
And then he pulled like this right here, where he's like. Do you have my hat?
What hat? No, we didn't.
What hat? I mean, I brought my own.
We didn't see him for the rest of the night. He left.
That was that.
So he left. That was that. I have a cunt hat. I saw a white, hairy, naked ass to get it.
You earned it.
I earned it.
I think you earned it.
You can match now with your hat with your shirt.
And you know what? And now that I've told the story on the internet and it's preserved for everyone to see, I can finally get rid of this fucking thing because it's atrocity. It's just taking up space.
You guys were talking about POV and different things, and it reminded me of that recent Rittenhouse case that's been going on.
Oh, yeah. So, everybody knows about it.
Everybody knows about this one right now. This one's kind of been a hot topic, if you will. I have my own takes on it. I feel like there was a lot of fuck ups on all sides of that shit, man. Everybody had like a hand in the chaos that amidst that night. Like it was ridiculous.
For sure. Yeah, there was like a perfect storm of fuck ups, as you said.
Right.
But I mean, you have a much. My opinion is simple, so go ahead and give yours.
I mean, mine's kind of simple, I guess, too. Like, in a sense, like, okay, so like a guy was, a kid with a gun, probably shouldn't have been there.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong place, wrong time. Walking around with a fucking rifle, and then in the midst of like protests going on and shit and people being heated, so there's already that going on. People being fucking pissed off about some other shit, It's like,
this happened like 2 years ago, so if you don't remember, it was a Black Lives Matter protest.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So he was at a Black Lives Matter protest and ended up shooting at 3 people, killing 2 people, right?
Right.
So I mean, my opinion is simple. He acted in self-defense. Show me a video where he wasn't being attacked. Please, I'll wait.
Right. And that's pretty much the whole thing behind it. It was that, and it's a little bit muddy to me in the very beginnings of it, like that first person that he kills, because it was, from what was learned about the entire experience was that protesters were coming and flooding down that area where him and his people were like protecting a business or something like that. And when they came down there, things got heated. Obviously you got people that are already pissed off about something that matters. And then you've got people with guns there at the same time, so it's like the whole thing is a fuck show.
It's a whole mess. It's a mess. Okay, I don't know enough about laws, and I don't know enough about the rest of the shit. Why does a 17-year-old have a rifle? Why did he go out of state to be there? I don't know. I don't have an opinion. But as far as him murdering people, no, he absolutely did not. Show me a video where he wasn't being attacked, please.
Pretty much.
Change my opinion. I beg you, please.
Yeah.
So you think it was basically all?
It was all self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense.
That's absolutely. And you know what? I would even go if you want to have a little hot take on this. I would say that Rittenhouse is trained better in gun control and like firearms than most cops. Because he's in a chaotic situation with a rifle, being attacked, and he shot and hit his intended targets with a mob of people around him.
Yeah.
He shot and hit his intended targets, whereas cops recently unloaded on some guy and ended up killing a girl sleeping in her bed through a wall.
Is that what started that mess?
No, that's something completely unrelated.
Right.
But that also happened.
But something had happened prior to this, and that's why the protests were going on. Mm-hmm. So okay. But yeah, I totally agree with that. Actually, like but watching the video of stuff like that happening, that motherfucker had control. So like in the second instance of when he shot the second person, or on the way to that second incident.
That was the guy that hit him with the skateboard.
Right. It was skateboard, jump kick man, and then skateboard guy. Right. So what was happening was I think the people were thinking active shooter, something's going on here, so they were very ill-informed in the midst of the chaos. And then you got this kid who's fucking just protecting himself. It's essentially what happened, man. Yeah. Because the second guy that came down there with the skateboard, he tried to grab his fucking gun. Yeah. And what he did was he pulled the gun into his own fucking chest like this, and motherfucker pulled the trigger. Yeah. And he killed the guy. Yeah. Like he almost he killed himself, dude. Like you don't. Why are you doing this? What? That was dumb. Yeah, bro. Yeah, really bad choice.
I've had a gun pointed at me. I've been robbed as a pizza delivery guy.
That's right.
And before I actually had a gun pointed on me, I would talk a big game. But then when I actually had a gun pointed at me, I just froze up. I was scared shitless, dude. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like my response if somebody has a gun and I don't have a gun is I'm gonna get the fuck away from the guy with the gun. Right. Not fucking hit him with a fucking skateboard or throw a bottle at him. I think I saw that in the video too.
Right. And that's where guy 3 comes in, the guy who pulled a gun on the kid and was like, which assessing the situation, while I will give him that, he looked like he was like, he didn't pull the trigger on the kid, so he had a little bit of gun safety as well. I think he was like trying to figure out, is this guy an active shooter? What's going on? He pulls his gun, Kid's already on the ground.
Kid's already been attacked twice.
He's already been attacked twice. And
bam.
You
know, and you actually have a gun.
And this guy is the only one with a gun.
But you know, and it's funny, it came out in the trial that, like, he ran up to the dude. He ran up to Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse pointed his gun at him and didn't fire until he drew his weapon.
Right.
So, again, illustrating my point that Rittenhouse has better gun control than most other, people with guns.
And that kid's 17.
Yeah.
Or was.
From that experience of having a gun pointed at me, I now can, like, I don't conceal carry, but I have a pistol and I have a concealed carry license. And the one thing that they told you was that if you're going to draw your gun, you better be goddamn sure. You better pull the fucking trigger. Like, don't pull it out if you're going to question it. You better goddamn pull the fucking trigger. It better be a real fucking situation. So that guy to run up and be like, what's going on? And then pull his gun. No, dude, you pull your gun, you fucking shoot. Like, no questions asked.
Right.
Okay? So if you have to question it, then it's the wrong situation.
Well, now I take back what I said. Less gun control than on that guy, then more on Kyle, which is fine, and then less on the other guy. Because what are you doing, man? Why are you pulling your gun out and not ready to use it? Like, you pulled your gun out and you were like,
you're questioning it.
Questioning it immediately.
No, dude. If you think he's an active shooter, do it. If you're gonna pull your fucking gun, do it. Yeah. Don't point your gun at somebody, because what happened is exactly what's gonna fucking happen.
Right.
You're gonna get fucking shot.
Right. I think you have the best take on this too, because like you've had a gun pulled on you before. I'd feel terrified. I'd probably just die, bro. Like that'd be it.
I
like,
got threatened.
Yeah, I've been threatened, but I've never had an actual fucking weapon pulled on me. I'd probably just freeze up. And
I pretty much did. You
pretty much did. It's funny as shit. That was one of our topics that I was gonna bring up was the tough guy. What was the one that I had?
Oh, the muscle guys.
Oh yeah, dealing with muscle chads and shit. Yeah. How to deal with muscle chads. It was going to lead me into a story about that. I believe you were actually present for one of these. We were playing a show downtown Jacksonville, Denied Till Death. We were outside the venue, and I think this muscle-bound guy who was like, yo, you got any money?
Oh, are you talking about outside of?
You got any more weed to smoke?
Yes,
let me smoke some more of that weed.
Those were homeless guys.
Okay, this guy was jacked for a homeless guy then, because he was like fucking ripped. This motherfucker was like big.
That was outside the Borough Bar.
Yeah,
and there was two of them, right? There was two.
This is one guy that I remember.
Okay, so one started and then another one came up. It was like a white guy and a black guy.
No, just
no,
white
okay,
guy. Yeah, just muscle-bound white guy. Okay, it was you and me outside talking. He was like, "You got any more weed to smoke, dude?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, man. My friend's got some inside, Oh, no, he's staying with me." And then I think that was you, and I was trying to leave.
Yeah, I remember this night fucking exactly.
I was trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
I remember.
Let me go get my bigger other friend, Chris, which I did, which I still did somehow. I got beat off out there, and I don't know what he didn't.
No, you didn't. I had to fucking get my own ass out of that Dodge.
I don't know what. Still, Chris came over there at some point. I gave him my bowl. I had weed on me. I was just like, "Here, you can just have this. Happy birthday." The guy was like,
"It's my fucking birthday. Give me some weed."
And so I gave him my shit.
I don't know. Okay, so where you live, I don't know if you deal with homeless people, but in Jacksonville, there's some homeless people, and in downtown, they are aggressive.
They're fucking jacked.
They're fucking aggressive, bro. You don't fucking even acknowledge them. They'll get mean on your ass. Yeah. So we're outside the Borough Bar. We're playing a show. And yeah, we're outside smoking weed, and some homeless people walk up, and they had their own weed and started packing their own fucking bowls and passing it around. And it's like, yeah, cool, what up,
What up, dude?
And then, yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but that homeless guy got pissed off real quick about something.
Something,
and
man.
Everybody started leaving, and I'm just like, the last one there. Yeah. And another homeless guy walks up. And
see, I don't remember. I went to get Chris.
Bails.
I went and got other Chris. I went and got Behoff, and I was like, dude, fucking Chris is outside by himself.
Getting beat up by two hobos.
I left him there, man. You got to come outside with me.
Bro, yeah, they were mad. They were like, "You gonna match my bulls, man? That's the lust I got." And I'm like, "Bro, you fucking packed it on your own accord, man. I
That's
got
right.
Shit on
that was it. That was the overlying story of it. Yeah.
And I was like, "Man, I gotta play this show, dude. I gotta get out of here."
Right?
Like, no, you fucking guys, you guys fucking left me, bro, man.
I came back. I came back
with some aggressive ass.
I came back. I came back.
With the shirt and merch and everything else. Here, take this too.
I was a total.
I'm like, this motherfucker right now. This motherfucker right here is about to leave my ass, man. Motherfucker.
I can't understand normal thinking.
Yeah. But you know what? I wasn't quick enough to pick up on what you were throwing down, you know? So that's my fault, too.
I still gave him my bowl. I'm the one that left empty-handed that night. I was just like, here, just take this. Please leave us alone. and I believe that might have been the one that worked. I think that was the last thing that happened to that story. I was just like, here, take this, man.
Yeah.
Like, bye. I got a show to play.
That was insane. That was crazy.
Fucking crazy, man. We had some other experiences at shows, I think. One that comes to mind very vividly is Green Jello.
Which one? Because we have a couple.
I don't know. Nights. I don't remember which one. They all blend together.
Okay, so the first night, I think we've already talked about. I think we've already talked about the first night in the hotel.
Yeah.
But the second night, if we're going to talk about people puking and getting too drunk, I don't think we've talked about that yet.
We didn't talk about much of night two.
No, we didn't talk about night two in Gainesville where I was...
Quick filler, I slept by a toilet. You can watch one of the previous episodes of our podcast to hear that tale. But yes, night two was an experience. I believe that day started of us going to Walmart. And I think Bill had to go to Walmart for something. And I was like, I'm going inside to get a 12-pack. And so I got a 12-pack of beer. Just sat in the van right outside of Walmart and pretty much chugged that whole motherfucker.
I believe, yeah. I believe it.
And that was still daylight.
Yeah, that was daylight.
That was daylight time. And then we got to the venue in Gainesville?
Yeah, Gainesville.
Gainesville show.
Right, there was a cute bartender.
There was
a cute bartender.
I'm not in Denied to Death, so I'm letting them...
You actually play drums for a little bit.
Yeah, you played drums.
Yeah, I played for 2 nights.
And
then Michael came back.
Yep.
And then it was...
No, then it was the whole band went. We all fucked off, bro.
There was a cute bartender there, and I don't know if they know, but I may have been trying to impress her. So I bought a lot of alcohol.
You don't say.
And drank a lot of alcohol before we were supposed to play.
No, is that how you got fucked up?
That's how I got fucked up. And ended up not playing the show for Denied Till Death, yeah.
Or Green Jello.
I was like, guys.
Or no, did you come back for Green Jello? Were you part of that? Because you had everybody in the band, right?
I played the Green Jello show.
I feel like you did come back.
Because I have video of me on the stage fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just didn't play for us.
I didn't play
He was outside.
I was in whatever car sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, nope. And I remember, I woke up and I heard you calling me out.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
There does exist a nice lengthy video of our experience. The pre-show, before the show, before you got completely super fucked up. There's us walking around, and I will clip it in right here.
It's Chris! Watching Chris! What else is going on? What else is going on?
We're being drunken idiots.
But yeah, fucking A, dude, that was intense. There was a lot of shit going on. Yeah. The girls were getting drunk, like they were all fucked up in the band. We're like, we're fucking drunk. I'm like, no shit. So are we. Yeah. And then there's Bill. And I remember very much that you were constantly asking Bill to like for anything. I don't know what it was. It was just like, yo, you need some help or something like, yo, man, what's up, dude? Can we hang out? You know, it was like, I want to be friends with Bill really bad. And that was you that whole night. It was good.
I don't remember any of that shit, but okay.
It was there.
Yeah. And roll clip.
I don't have that one. What are you doing?
That's what you and Mike said, but I just don't feel that way. But okay, you know, shit happens.
So 2 people said it happened. You don't believe it?
What can I do? What can I fucking do? You know, perception is a motherfucker.
Perception is a motherfucker. Yeah, I've heard my own tales of debauchery and shit that I don't remember, but it happened.
Oh man.
Halloween 2008. You remember that by any chance?
Is that one of the times that they give you a ride home?
Yeah. Well, you were at the party with me. We were at this like coworker's house of mine. Somebody that I worked with.
A lot of pretty girls.
And there were a lot of pretty girls, and I was dressed up as a samurai.
Was Aaron there too?
Was who?
Was Aaron there too? Did Aaron end up showing up too?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I remember exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
There was a lot of pretty girls.
Rode home in the trunk.
Yeah. I don't think you did, Chris.
I didn't. Yeah.
Another Chris rode in the trunk.
Yep. And Aaron, I believe, too. I think Aaron was in the trunk, wasn't he?
No, I don't think I gave Aaron a ride because Aaron showed up later after we did.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I had a full car. Yeah, I had a full fucking car. I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in that bitch.
And
the 5th person in the
trunk. Never forget Halloween 2008.
Oh man, that was good as fuck. And you were like, "Man, we'll go back to my house. We're gonna smoke so much weed." And then I swear to God, 10 minutes into the ride, fucking out. He was out,
fucking
dude.
done.
He was out, dude. Oh,
yeah.
That was good. That was good. That was so good, man.
Got any fucked up stories? Go. Getting fucked up or not remembering shit.
Yeah.
Then your friends tell you the story.
No.
That's the only reason I remember it.
Well, these friends that are not here right now, so.
Yeah.
How do you feel? It wouldn't be a Stay Away from the Search Bar podcast episode if we didn't talk about sex. Our penises. Do you talk dirty during sex? And how do you feel about it? Because me personally, I am focused on what I am doing, and talking during sex just feels weird.
Yeah, dude, I'm a silent lion.
Yeah, silent lion.
You hear that creaking of the chair? That's all you hear in my house. It's the bed. You know, it's just creak, 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 creak.
What do you say, what do you say, and how do you not feel awkward saying it?
Oh, I laugh. I'm just saying, I just talk dirty.
You just laugh at it?
Yeah. I'm like, do you like how I pack your pussy?
That's actually pretty good. That's exactly what I do too. I'm just like, yo, hey, how's it going? That's a really nice fucking pussy you got right there. Yo, dude, let me see that pussy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, or it's a lot of yeah. Oh, fuck.
Who's my good girl? You're a good girl.
Who's a good girl? My pet is a good girl.
I'm just like, man.
No, that's why I'm a silent lion.
Yeah.
That's just like, nope, just, maybe a little bit of
Me
that.
and screaming.
I'll give you
just a little.
Dude, I'm too
We're starting the engine.
RPM by Sugar Ray starts playing.
Just breathe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No, I'm sorry. I love talking. I love when she talks. I love the expressions.
I love when they talk.
Okay, why is it so much different than when a girl talks as opposed to a guy? Why is it so much more silly and goofy when a fucking guy's like, yeah, bitch?
Yeah, for real. when a girl talks, it's actually sexy. But I feel like when I'm saying stuff, it's like silly as fuck. Okay, I love it.
A girl can say something as soon as, let me see that fat dick.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I'm like, hey.
Well, if you sound like that, no wonder it's funny.
I'm sorry.
See that
it's small and it's soft and it fucking sucks and I'm so sorry. That's what the guy says? It's like, I'm fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Does it hurt?
I'm sorry.
Does it hurt? Does that not feel good? Am I doing it wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay?
You with my pecker.
Yeah. Can I get you anything?
I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that, by the way.
Can I get you back?
I can't fuck you. I'm just poking you.
I'm fucking you with my pecker. I'm fucking you with my pecker.
I'm fucking you with my pecker.
Oh my god.
Can I buy you Coke?
A pecker.
Holy shit. No, it's great when they talk back because not only is it an ego boost, but I know I'm doing it good. I know I'm doing it right. Like when they tell me that they're coming, I'm like, all right, cool. They're coming. I'm doing it right. I'm not gonna stop. When they say I'm coming. Okay, I know to slow down. You know. When they say keep doing that, don't stop. I know. Hey, keep doing that. Don't stop. You know, like.
How do you like? Do you like this pussy?
Yeah.
I like this pussy. Yes, we could.
No, when we're just like, yeah, I love your fat dick. I'm like, thank you. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you got to be very, very, very awkward with it. You know, it's just like, enjoyed the movie. Yeah, you too. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I have a fat dick.
This fat dick's packing that pussy. Stuffing that twat.
Holy shit, dude.
Eating some. On that note.
Dude, okay, I'm focusing on what I'm doing, okay? Whatever I'm doing, I'm focusing on
I can
it.
multitask.
I am focusing on them and their body language, and I am trying to figure out if they're coming or not, so I can slow down or speed up. You know, are they about to come, or have they already come? Have they already come?
How come she has not told me yet?
Are you lying to me? Did you go?
Just like the news, I like to be updated.
That's why I need you to tell me I'm coming.
Constant
Don't
updates.
stop.
Constant updates. Well, maybe that's why, because if a guy gives the weather fucking channel during sex, you're probably, yes, it's quite moist right now. Yes. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, it totally is.
Let me see if there's any wind.
Hold on. No,
there's wind.
I'm going to need you to play with your titties a little bit, because otherwise we're going to have a small chance of softness here. Yeah.
Fat ass cock.
So 1 out of 3 talks during sex. That's, I think, what we've established.
It's you,
I'm
right?
talking
It's
to
you.
I can
No,
multitask.
Sean,
I can
let's go. It's
multitask.
fucking
I don't get
go.
soft. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. It's funny to me, but you know what? I keep that shit going.
He's like,
Yeah, I will
he's
laugh
like,
during
I don't get
sex.
soft.
I don't get soft.
I will laugh during sex. I will. If you queef, I will laugh.
Oh, fuck yeah,
I will
dude. Yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
laugh.
It's fine. It's fucking hot. I'm down with that shit. That's fine, dude.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
dude.
totally fine.
The vibrations of doing
Right?
that shit, man,
Oh
that's
my
great.
God.
You mean there was enough room in my dick and your vagina for like a fart to come out? That's fucking professional.
That's
I
great.
fucking love
High five
it.
that shit.
Fucking high five that shit, bro. Fucking that's right. Thank you for watching the fucking Stay Away from the Search Bar podcast.
I'm Gitfiddle Chris.
I'm fucking Rooster.
I'm just a goat.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll fucking see you next time.